Have you guys ever been playing sports and then your friends get over competitive and then you somehow end up getting hurt? Well, that's pretty much today's video in a nutshell. What's up, Genties and Ladlemen? ECsuperstar here, and welcome back to Storytime, where today I'm going to tell you how I got scarred for life. Let's begin. So, I can't actually remember what year this was in at school. I think it was last year. But basically, we were playing football, and I would be on the team with all the good players. Adrian, DeAndre, Jack, Daniel, Adam. I realised you guys only know 2 of these people. Well then, and basically it was me and a few other people versus these, and the ball was like at the side, and me and Adrian both pelted towards it. And it was one of those moments, I'm sure you guys have had it if you've ever played football, where you and another person kick the ball at the same time and it really, 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 really hurts. Well, that happened to me, but Adrian went ahead and kicked it way harder than I would have expected, and I literally just flew and I fell to the ground like a sack of potatoes. And I literally skidded about like 5 inches. My pants weren't ripped, thankfully, but I got up and I was hobbling, I was struggling to walk, and people were saying like, "Are you alright? Are you alright?" And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I sat down and I pulled my leg up, not my leg, my pants, and my leg was absolutely pouring with blood from my knee. I've never seen so much blood. It was like flowing down my leg, and everyone they ran as fast as they could to the teacher, who literally just walked over as if nothing was happening, and I wasn't sitting there potentially bleeding out. No, that wasn't happening at all. This is why I never liked primary. So I went in and I went to the nurse's office and I got it cleaned up, and I had to have it cleaned off with wipes, then dried, then cleaned off again, then dried again, and rinse and repeat about 3 times. Then I had to have cream put on it, and then I had to have a plaster over it. I mean a big plaster. So you would think that would be enough to pretty much scar us for life. Well, maybe not for life, but at least leave a scar. Well, what did your genius friend ECsuperstar go ahead and do? He went ahead and about 2 weeks later got in the same situation with Adrian's brother DeAndre, and I fell over and I knocked the scab off. If you've ever knocked the scab off something, you will know that it's absolutely horrid, and it's not fun for anyone involved. So that happened, and then, I don't know, I want to say 3 months later maybe, we had these tires at our school, tires just dug into the grass that we were allowed to jump on at break time and lunchtime and that. And there was this one kid, I can't remember his name, But he thought it would be a good idea to push me while I was on one. And, you know, that just wasn't a good idea because I fell knee first into another tyre and, you guessed it, I broke the flipping scab. Not the top of the scab again. And like, this isn't even the worst it gets. So I've told you guys about the first 2 times that the scab was knocked off. Well, here's for the big kicker. On the last day of school, it was like the last hour we were there. Basically, it was the last day before the summer holidays, and it was the last day before I came to new school, which is secondary school. And we had like a massive water fight, and we were playing a duck duck splash, which is basically like duck duck goose, but instead of getting chased, instead of choosing someone to chase you, you splash them, and then they get chased. No, they chase you. And I would be the one who got chose to chase the other person. So that happened, and of course, because we were being played for about 10 minutes, the grass was so muddy and slippery, and I slipped, and you'll guys will never guess what happened. You will never guess what, like, guys, if you guess what happens, I'm deleting my YouTube chat. It's gone forever. If you guys get, I'm kidding. It's not gonna happen. The scab got knocked off a 3rd time. So yeah, that is pretty much the story of how I got scarred for life. And yes, I do have the scar still on the same knee. I could show you guys, but I really don't want to.